Hello students, today we are going to talk about the classification of monohalogen compounds. Thus monohalogen compounds are further classified on basis of position of halogen atom and on basis of type of hybridization of carbon atom to which this halogen atom is attached. And them we call as alkyl halides, allylic halides, benzylic halides, vinylic halides, then haloalkynes, and the last one is aryl halides. So these are the classification of monohalogen compounds and we are going to learn it in a briefly. First we will talk about alkyl halides, or also it is called as haloalkanes. These alkyl halides are the monohalogen derivatives and they are represented with general formula CnH2n plus 1 X, or it is also represented as a Rx. In this case R is alkyl group and this X is halogen atoms and them we call as chlorine, bromine, iodine and fluorine. These alkyl halides are further classified into three different categories on basis of the type of carbon atom to which the halogen atom is bonded. It means that whether the halogen atom is bonded with first carbon atom, second carbon atom or carbon atom, on basis of that these alkyl halides are classified. And then we call as primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide and the last one is tertiary alkyl halide. First we will talk about primary alkyl halides, and these primary alkyl halides are represented as a 1 degree. Primary alkyl halides are those in which halogen atom is bonded to a primary carbon atom and that primary carbon atom is further attached to only one other carbon atom and therefore it is called as primary alkyl halides. These primary alkyl halides are represented as a RCH2X. In this case R is alkyl group and X is halogen atoms and then we call as chlorine, bromine, iodine and fluorine. In first example you can say this chlorine as a halogen atom is bonded to a first carbon atom, that is primary carbon atom. And that primary carbon atom is further attached to only one other carbon atom and therefore it is an example of primary alkyl halide. And also you have to remember that this primary carbon atom is bonded to a single bond and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization. In another example as you can see, this bromine as a halogen atom is bonded to a primary carbon atom and that primary carbon atom is further attached to only one other carbon atom and therefore it is also example of primary alkyl halides. In this example also this primary carbon atom is bonded with a single bond and therefore it is also undergoes sp3 hybridization. In another example you can see this bromine as a halogen atom is bonded to a first carbon atom, that is primary carbon atom, and that primary carbon atom is further attached to only one other carbon atom and therefore it is an example of primary alkyl halide. In this example also this primary carbon atom is bonded to a single bond and therefore it is also undergoes sp3 hybridization. Next classification is secondary alkyl halides and this is represented as a 2 degree. Secondary alkyl halides are those in which a halogen atom is bonded to a secondary carbon atom and that secondary carbon atom is further attached to two other carbon atoms and therefore it is called as secondary alkyl halides. And these secondary alkyl halides are represented with general formula R2CHX. In this case also this R groups are the alkyl groups and X is a halogen atoms. In first example you can see this bromine as a halogen atom is bonded to a secondary carbon atom and that secondary carbon atom is further attached to two other carbon atom and therefore it is an example of secondary alkyl halide. In this case this secondary carbon atom is bonded with other atoms with a single bonds and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization. Now also you can see in other example also this chlorine as a halogen atom is bonded to a secondary carbon atom and that secondary carbon atom is further attached to two other carbon atoms and therefore it is an example of secondary alkyl halide. And this secondary carbon atom is bonded with other atoms with a single bond and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization. Last type of classification of alkyl halide, that is tertiary alkyl halides, and this tertiary alkyl halides are represented as a 3 degree. These tertiary alkyl halides are those in which a halogen atom is bonded to a tertiary carbon atom and the tertiary carbon atom is further attached to other 3 carbon atoms and therefore it is called as tertiary alkyl halides. and this tertiary alkyl halides are represented with general formula R3CHX. In this case, there are the 3 R groups are there and halogen atom. In first example, you can see this chlorine as a halogen atom is bonded to a tertiary carbon atom, and that tertiary carbon atom is attached to other 3 carbon atoms, and therefore it is an example of tertiary alkyl halides. And this tertiary carbon atom is bonded with other atom with a single bond, and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization. Now also you can see in this another example also, this chlorine as a halogen atom is bonded with tertiary carbon atom, and the tertiary carbon atom is further attached to other 3 carbon atoms, and therefore it is an also example of tertiary alkyl halide. And in this case, this tertiary carbon atom is bonded with other atoms with a single bond, and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization. Therefore, this alkyl halides are also defined as the halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, which is a part of saturated carbon skeleton, and therefore it is called as alkyl halides. Second type of classification of monohalogen derivative, that is allylic halides. In this case, this halogen atom is bonded to a first carbon atom, and which is considered as a allylic carbon, and this allylic carbon atom is bonded with halogen atom, and therefore this halogen atom is considered as a allylic chloride. This allylic carbon is bonded with other atoms by a single bond, and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization. This allylic carbon is present next to carbon-carbon double bond, and therefore these allylic halides are defined as the monohalogen derivatives in which halogen atom is bonded with sp3 hybridized carbon atom, and which is present next to a carbon-carbon double bond. Now also you can see in this example, there are the presence of 2 allylic carbons are there. So out of these 2, you can consider one allylic group, and then you can place there as a halogen atom. So here I consider this as a allylic carbon, here I place the halogen atom, and this allylic carbon is present next to this carbon-carbon double bond, which is undergoes sp3 hybridization. Therefore it is example of allylic halide. Third type of monohalogen derivative, that is benzylic halide. First we will see what is meant by benzylic carbon. So benzylic carbon means the carbon which is attached to a aromatic ring is called as a benzylic carbon, and this benzylic carbon is further bonded to halogen atom. This allylic carbon is bonded with other atoms by a single bond, and therefore it is undergoes sp3 hybridization, and therefore this benzylic halides we can define as the monohalogen derivatives in which a halogen atom is bonded to a sp3 hybridized carbon atom which is next to an aromatic ring. Fourth type of monohalogen derivative, that is vinylic halide, or also it is called as haloalkenes. We know what is meant by this haloalkenes. Haloalkenes means the replacement of hydrogen atom of an alkene by halogen atom is called as haloalkenes. First we will see what is meant by vinylic carbon. Vinylic carbon means a group in which a carbon atom is directly attached to double bond other than aromatic ring, and therefore it is called as vinylic carbon. To this vinylic carbon atom, the halogen atom is directly bonded. This vinylic halides will be either aliphatic open chain or the aliphatic closed chain. Now you can see this is example of aliphatic open chain, and this is example of aliphatic closed chain. Now in both the cases, if you see, this both carbons are behave as a vinylic carbon in case of aliphatic open chain, and in case of aliphatic closed chain, this two here you can see these 2 carbons are behave as a vinylic carbon. The carbon, vinylic carbon, is bonded to double bond, and therefore it is undergoes sp2 hybridization, and therefore this vinylic halides we can define as a monohalogen derivatives in which halogen atom is bonded with sp2 hybridized carbon atom of an aliphatic chain is called as vinylic halides. Fifth type of monohalogen derivative, that is haloalkynes. These haloalkynes are the derivatives of alkynes, and these alkynes we know those compounds which consisting carbon-carbon triple bond. In this case, this halogen atom is bonded directly to carbon atom, and that carbon atom directly bonded to triple bond, and therefore it undergoes sp hybridization. So haloalkanes we can define as the compounds in which the halogen atom is bonded to a sp hybridized carbon atom, and them we call as haloalkynes. 6 type of halogen derivative, that is aryl halide, or also it is called as haloarenes. What is mean by haloarenes? So haloarenes means replacement of hydrogen atom of an arenes or aromatic compound by halogen atom, then it is called as haloarenes. In this case, this halogen atom is sterically bonded to the carbon atom, and that carbon atom is bonded to the double bond, and therefore it is undergoes sp2 hybridization. So this aryl halides also define as the compounds in which halogen atom is sterically bonded to the sp2 hybridized carbon atom of an aromatic ring, and them we call as aryl halides or haloarenes. Important topic, that is nomenclature. It means that we are going to give some names to the halogen derivatives. The common name of halogen derivative of an alkane is called as alkyl halides, and the common name of halogen derivative of an arenes is called as aryl halides. In common name of haloarenes, we used ortho, meta and para as a prefix while writing the common name. Here some rules we used to follow for IUPAC nomenclature. First one is, we have to select the longest chain of carbon and which containing halogen atom, and that longest carbon chain we consider as a parent alkane. Then we have to number each and every carbon atom present in this parent alkane in such a way so that the position of halogen atom indicated by a minimum number, and these compounds we named as a haloalkanes. In this case, this halogen we used as a prefix, and then we call as chloro, bromo and iodine. If there is a presence of any alkyl group or side chain, I indicate by a proper locant, and then we write in a alphabetical order, and then we consider as a prefix. Why we need to arrange them in alphabetical order? Because if there is a presence of more than one alkyl group is there, then we need to arrange them in a alphabetical order. Then what is meant by prefix? Prefix means it is a group and that added to the beginning of the word, and suffix, it is also a group and that added to the end of the word. While writing the IUPAC name of haloarenes, in IUPAC Syst 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, numerals we are going to use for these haloarenes. Here we provide some examples of monohalogen derivative. First compound is called as methyl bromide, and the IUPAC name is bromomethane. Second compound is called as ethyl bromide, and the IUPAC name is bromoethane. Then third compound is called as isopropyl chloride, and the IUPAC name is 2-chloropropane. Then this compound is called as isobutyl bromide, and the IUPAC name is 1-bromo-2-methyl propane. This compound is called as tertiary butyl bromide, and the IUPAC name is 2-bromo-2-methyl propane. This compound is called as neopentyl chloride, and the IUPAC name is 1-chloro-2,2-dimethyl propane. This whole group we know it is called as vinyl, so vinyl chloride it is, and the IUPAC name is 1-chloroethane. This is called as allyl group, so allyl bromide it is, and IUPAC name is 3-bromo-propane. This group is called as chloroacetylene, so IUPAC name is chloroethane. In this case, this benzene is attached to CH2 group, so this whole group is called as benzyl group, and this benzyl group is attached to iodine, and therefore it is named as benzyl iodide, and the IUPAC name is iodophenyl methane. In this group, this whole group is considered as a toluene. Here this CH3 we consider as the first carbon, then second, third and fourth. This fourth position is a para position, and to this para position iodine is present, and therefore it is named as para iodotoluene. And IUPAC name we can write as, this one is first position, second position, third position and fourth position. At fourth position iodine is present, and which is called as iodine. So 4-iodotoluene, and also it is called as 1-iodo-4-methyl benzene. In this compound, 2 halogen atoms are present, one at the first position and the second at the third position. And this third position we call that as a meta position. This one is ortho position, this one is a meta position. So we named as M-dichlorobenzene. Why we use this di? Because there is a presence of 2 halogen atoms, and therefore we consider first chlorine is present at the first carbon and second is present at the meta position, and therefore we write M dichlorobenzene. And the IUPAC name is first, second and third. At third position is chlorine also present, and at first position also, and therefore 1,3 dichlorobenzene. So in this lecture we learn about the classification of monohalogen derivative compounds like alkyl halides, allylic halides, benzylic halides. Then we learn about vinylic halides, we learn about haloalkynes and aryl halides, which is easy to understand.